This is Operations Officer codename Windfall. So early on in my employment with the CIA, I was in I was in Massachusetts. I was in Amherst and Northampton. Anyway, and it came to me that what had happened with the United States. All right, the United States has become a victim of its success, I guess. So the Palestinians, and there are millions of them, evidently are willing to sacrifice their own skin. I mean, they'll skin a Palestinian. I think that's crazy. You think it's science fiction. It's not. It's real. It's technology that's infiltrated this world when it shouldn't be here. John brought it here. But anyway. And so, so what happens is that in the United States is has been very liberal in their their association with each other. Families are kind of loose-knit. No one keeps track of who's where and what. So anyway, whole families disappear. That is, this syndicate of terrorists, I call them the unknowns, have systematically kidnapped and skinned and then murdered countless Americans and replaced them with, in the skin that they took off the American, with a Palestinian inside an American skin. Now that sounds like science fiction, but it's real. So what we have is how many million people in the United States? I don't know, 250 million, maybe 300 million. Of that amount, like 90% of them are now literally foreigners. I mean, you have a family. All right, let's say I have a family. This is a family. This is somebody that we'll call them the Smiths or the Jones or something. And they're creeping around, walking around, doing their stuff. And then all of a sudden, one night, in the middle of the night, somebody abducts them. Anyway, and then they go through a process. And then, magically, they reappear. But it's not them. It's a substitute. It's like that movie, The Body Snatchers. And so, and the thing is, there's a certain genetic component in certain species, and the humans are one of those species. And certain segments of the humans are basically susceptible to certain, let's say, influences. There's some visual, some auditory. But anyway, so now, I'm looking around. There's a white guy over there. I don't know what the hell she is. White guy over there. Somebody in the car. But most of these people, these quote people, are now actually some kind of monstrosity. A monster, really. Because this syndicate of terrorists, which basically, unfortunately, started in Saudi Arabia, because somebody decided that they were unhappy with the way the ministry was working. And anyway, they decided to take some retribution, payback. Because what happened is the ministry's job is only one job. Only one job. So I gotta shut the fuck up. I don't know, you could take it as you want it. But I believe it, because I was there. This is Operations Officer Windfall.